a 16-time All-American, and a 1988 U.S. Olympian. Andrea Hayes helped the Longhorns to NCAA team titles in 3 of her 4 seasons with the Longhorns. She earned All-America honors in all 3 of her individual events as a freshman in the 1987 NCAA championships. And as a sophomore, Hayes was a significant contributor towards the Longhorns' run to their 5th straight NCAA title, and she helped UT to a runner-up finish in the 800 freestyle relay and placed 3rd in the 500 freestyle, the 400 IM, and the 200 backstroke. Hayes was a huge help for the Longhorns in reclaiming their standing atop the college swimming world as a senior, leading Texas to its 6th NCAA team title in 7 seasons. She wrapped up her career with 4 more All-America honors, placing 2nd in the 1650 freestyle, 4th in the 500 freestyle, and 6th in the 200 backstroke. Hayes then parlayed her sterling sophomore season at Texas into a berth at the 1988 U.S. Olympic swimming team. She placed 6th in the finals of the 200-meter backstroke and the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, Korea. It marked her 3rd major international meet after she won gold in the 800-meter freestyle at the 1986 Goodwill Games and silver in the 200-meter backstroke at the 87 Pan-Pacific Championships. She remains on UT's all-time top 10 lists in the 500 and 1650 freestyle events. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Hayes.
I had to write something down, so I'm going to go off that. I laughed when Michelle said, and she got that phone call from Chris, and I thought, well, I don't really know why they're calling, maybe to up our donation to the Longhorn Foundation or something. But when she told me, the first thing, of course, that popped into my head was that I was going to have to make a speech. And that is not my favorite thing to do. So quickly, those thoughts went away, and I thought of all the wonderful reasons why I'm so thankful to get this award. So here we are, and now I'm going to make a speech. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jill, and everyone in the Tea Association. Thank you to the selection committee, and really everyone in the athletics department for what you guys do for the women athletes here at the university. It's quite amazing. And congrats to the other honorees here today. I was very amazed as I'm reading through all the bios of what everybody has accomplished and is still accomplishing, and I thought, well, gosh, do I really deserve to be a part of that group? So congratulations, and I'm proud to be associated with all of you. Maybe fitting, I arrived here on campus 30 years ago to this year, 1986, thinking in my head, surely I don't look like I've been out of school for that long. But I pulled into a hotel off of 26th Street, everything in my car that I needed, and I don't know that I knew what to expect for the next 4 years ahead. But I think I look back and I realize I must have known in my heart that the school, the athletic department, my teammates in my sport would take care of me and guide me through what was about to happen and the ride that I was about to get on, which was truly an amazing ride. Part of that ride is I met my husband, Kent, here, and maybe that's one of my favorite parts of being here for 4 years. We have 3 wonderful children, and we have been married 25 years this year, so that's a big accomplishment. I also think, I know I've met many of my best friends here, and I call my best friends, a lot of who are here today. So thank you for being here and supporting me, and for being who you are, and for being such a huge part of my life. And as the video said, I did make the Olympic team in 1988, and I think that's, to a lot of people, that's what everybody looks at is the most important thing of a career for an athlete. And not to take anything away, because it certainly was a highlight, but for me, my 4 years here at Texas were way more than that could have ever been. We were part of a team that was expected to win. We were taught to win. We were given the coaches to guide us along those ways. And to win 3 national championships in the 4 years that I was here, I think at the time it was just expected, and that's what we did. But I look back now and I realize that that maybe was an accomplishment that's not going to happen again in the sport of swimming. So hopefully it will, and I think we have a great coach here today that will hopefully guide us back to that. But that was quite an accomplishment. And I loved watching my teammates who were better than me set world records, American records, being part of this department who gave us everything, tutors and all the gear we needed, the nutrition side, everything. But then also I remember the bad. I remember, training really hard and walking in and seeing those workouts on the board when it was flipped around, thinking, no, really not today. I don't think I can do that. But then watching friends struggle with eating disorders and watching friends struggle in the classroom and teammates who set goals just like we did, and maybe they don't achieve the goals. And I think that really was a lot of what made us who we were. We were a team, and we took the good with the bad. And I think that keeps you successful in life, taking the good with the bad and hopefully always turning it into something good. I have to say I thank Dr. Dietrich, who's here. He was a part of my life from the day I stepped onto campus. He took me in under their wing and going out there for those monthly meals. So thank you very much for still being a part of my life. I appreciate that very much. But obviously all my successes here at the university started long before I got here. And as a parent of 3 kids in sports, I think all the time, can I be a parent to my kids like mine were to me? And then can I find a coach for them like mine was to me? My parents were very supportive in a very unassuming way. They always cheered me on, but they never screamed at me. My mom took me to workouts at 4:30 in the morning, but never made me go. They let me chase my dreams and never said anything about what it cost or the toll that it probably took on our family. As every athlete knows, it's a big commitment. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for being here, and thank you for teaching to me to be humble in my success. And then my coach, teaching me to be a better swimmer, setting goals, everything that's part of being an athlete. My club coach growing up, for better or for worse, he coaches at another big school now in Texas, which we won't mention, but really taught me so much about learning how to be a good athlete. So I thank him as well. But I'm very proud to be a Longhorn. I get chills still, I think, when the football team runs through that tunnel and that smoke comes out. You always know how to hook them. It just somehow seems like it comes natural to put those fingers up. So thank you for this honor, and hook 'em horns.